trade in this country.
Questions and comments? Questions et commentaires. The honourable member for Courtenay-Albany.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to thank the member for his speech and breaking down the history, certainly of his party working on this deal. Before I move forward with my question, I want to ask him to join me in shouting out to the lighthouse keeper that saved a life off Denman Island this weekend. The importance of our life keepers on the West Coast is proven every time we have a life saved by a lighthouse keeper. We know the value of them. Madam Speaker, we've had people in my riding knocking on doors during the campaign. I've met women who've had to make a tough choice whether they're going to buy medicine or buy food. I've met people that have had to come out of retirement to pay for medicine and the cost that medicine's having on them with the limited pension money that they've got. And we know that the skyrocketing cost of prescription drugs is really affecting seniors and people in our communities. We understand the importance of trade as New Democrats. We want fair trade, we want good jobs, but we also want to make sure that medicine is going to be affordable. Is the member concerned that CETA will lead to increased costs of prescription drugs for Canadians, given that Canadians already pay more for prescription drugs than nearly every other OEC country?
The honourable member for Cypress Hills Grasslands.
Before I get to this question, Madam Speaker, I don't know the incident on Denman Island this weekend or whatever, but I think we all need to recognize the sacrifices that emergency response personnel make. And I was fortunate enough before I was here to be able to service 7 years on a volunteer ambulance at home, and so I understand the commitment that people make. And on Thank you. On the weekend, I had a chance to go to the opening of an emergency response centre in my riding, which is a small community, decided they needed to have a much better building than they had to put their ambulances or fire trucks in or whatever, and they worked very hard to put that project together, and we were able to celebrate the opening of that. But these people do not do this for money. It doesn't matter what the money is. They do it because they want to make a commitment to their community and to serve their community well. So, and just on the other, quickly on the other issue, I know you want me to answer this and sit down here, but CETA does not change the length of the pharmaceutical patents in Canada. I understand there is a patent restoration mechanism in there if the regulatory delay has taken place on approval of drugs, but it's my understanding it will not necessitate a hike in pharmaceutical prices in Canada.